Best part of being a student at NEOMED was really the sense of belonging between your classmates and the faculty and the mentors that you have when you're out on rotation. The connections that I've made in my 4 years have served me today. I could still email a faculty member that I had when I was a student and get a prompt response. People that I was on rotation with, preceptors, those are connections that lasted far beyond my 4 years. See them at conferences, go get dinner, things like that. The community speaks volumes for itself, and that's the part that I enjoyed most about being a student. Well, I owned my first pharmacy before graduation, and since then it's been about a year and a half, quickly approaching 2 years. We're up to three pharmacies now, soon approaching our fourth. And really, my team, my partner, our goal is to keep independent pharmacy alive. So we keep losing these stores, and our job is to kind of go in there and make sure that the profession maintains the independent pharmacy, and that we get to keep helping our community members. Not only did I get the science that I needed, what medication does what, that's great. You definitely need that to be a great professional. But NEOMED, in my 4 years there, turned me into a young adult and into a professional that can handle situations when you have a patient coming in and telling you, you know, something traumatic has just happened in their life. If I didn't go to NEOMED, I don't know that I would have been as prepared for that. And oftentimes we hear the NEOMED produces great communicators. People want you to know a ton, but really they want to know that you care. So that's what NEOMED gave me in 4 years. It took me from an immature young adult into a true professional that can communicate with other professions, and really being able to communicate with patients day in and day out. Oftentimes, we're dealing with patients when they're having one of the worst, not always the worst day, but they're not having a good day when they come to see you most of the time. So being able to make them comfortable and get them the help that they need. So every year since I've been a P2, I've attended the golf outing for the College of Pharmacy. Not only is it a great time, it's fun. I get to see people I went to school with. I get to see, the students that are there now that I've graduated. You get to reconnect with the faculty, kind of hear what's going on in the college, and stay in tune with that. Um, but also get to bridge that connection. Eventually we're all going to be working together and getting to see friends and colleagues outside of the professional setting, kind of develop those relationships that I mentioned earlier. They're going to come back. Both pharmacy, medicine, college graduate studies are all super small worlds, especially in the Northeast Ohio area. So making those connections has been phenomenal. I currently sit on the alumni board as a pharmacy representative, and just hearing what great things are going on at the university, it keeps me engaged. It keeps me excited, and I get to keep what's going on at NEOMED. Not only that, we also accept students on rotation at all of our pharmacies. So, getting to see the great minds that NEOMED's producing, and getting ideas from them. Once you leave, you're not always up to date with the newest guidelines or what new cool things are going on out there. So connecting with the students keeps my mind fresh, and they usually bring some great ideas that we're able to put right back into our workflow. Get involved, whether that's a club, uh, study group, anything like that. Advocate for the profession. I wasn't a big didn't do much of it when I was early in my career. Once we had the pharmacy, if somebody's not going to advocate for the profession, like, there's not other people out there doing it. So if you're not going to do it, it doesn't mean that somebody else is going to pick it up, and eventually it's going to come to bite you in the butt, but more importantly, the profession. Not only that, you get to make those connections. You keep hearing me say connections, connections, connections. It truly is vital to have connections in the industry, um, and just enjoy it. It's stressful being there. You got to study for this test and the next test, but you only have 4 years. I go back memory lane all the time when things were more simple. Once you graduate, the real world is definitely right there. So, you know, go out, hang out with your friends, make those memories, and you'll get to keep making them forever with your friends. But, you know, enjoy it while it lasts.